Boy, has this been facelifted, but there's one really annoying thing.
Uh-oh.
Have you noticed I'm wearing my seatbelt?
Oh, it's one of those things.
This actually has the new color, except it's been wrapped in yellow.
It's honestly weird, man.
The Tank 500 feels very jittery. So yeah, I don't know what magic they've done with this, but boy, does it feel a lot better than even that.
Oh boy, Daddy Jacob. It's bloody facelift time.
Tank 300, one of my favorite off-roaders, has just come to Australia randomly, in facelift, guys, randomly, and with a plug-in hybrid powertrain. Even though this thing is technically unreleased for the Australian market, we're here at a GWM Tech Day. They have brought to Australia this Tank 300 plug-in hybrid. Why is that important?
Because plug-in hybrids are better at off-roading.
In a lot of ways, yes, and also because we're probably getting this car relatively soon. So today, we're gonna take you for a full review of the new Tank 300 plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, baby. Like I said, this one's been facelifted, so they've changed a little bit on the outside, but it's mostly on the inside and also the powertrain. This thing does now get high 4T, which means it comes with a rear, center, and front locking differential, a proper four-wheel drive system, low-range transfer case, and an electric motor. So today, we're gonna take you for a full review of this Tank 300 plug-in hybrid and the facelift, baby. I'm excited.
Let's bloody do it. Let's do it.
Now, we don't actually know exactly what the price of this is going to be at, but at the moment, you can go out and buy yourself a brand new Canon Alpha FEV for about $52,000 drive away.
With this same powertrain.
With the same powertrain. So if I was a betting man, I would say you're probably gonna get this starting at around $60,000, but we'll see. That'll be drive away as well. Let's talk about the way that this thing looks, because it has been slightly updated for some markets, though I'm not really able to see.
I can't tell at all.
It does get this really bright yellow paint. We certainly don't get that in Australia. I would love to see that, because it actually looks sick, I think.
It's like a Jimny color.
It is like a Jimny color. In some markets, the bumper has been changed and the grille as well. In all markets, these headlights, though, have become brighter. I don't know by exactly how much, but they have become brighter, according to Chinese sources.
Unlike you. You get duller and duller every year.
But I really like the way that they look. I love the circular design of them. It is a really, really cool looking SUV. I like the grille as well with the Tank badge right there. You know it's a Tank because it's a T, okay?
Oh yeah, because you can spell.
Yeah, it's not GWM.
Because you're brighter this year.
That's right. Underbody protection, baby.
Is that steel?
It's a steel bash plate. Let's check out the side.
Let's do it.
Because we have the high 4T, which is the proper off-roader. It is the best off-roader you can get from GWM. We get these 18-inch alloy wheels that look pretty cool, but they're actually wrapped in some really good rubber. Cooper Discoverer all-terrain tires. So
pretty good tires.
That is very good tires.
I remember one of my critiques of the Tank 300 diesel was like, why don't you get all-terrain tires with it?
Poopy tires. Also, why are the mirrors so narrow?
Because it's a narrow car.
Anyway, you do get a 360 camera, keyless entry, and go. No tinted privacy glass, but of course this is a Chinese spec vehicle, so that's why
they don't care about the sun.
No, apparently not. Also, it's left-hand drive, so keep that in mind. Roof rails up at the top. Oh no, what's this? This is where you charge your goddamn Tank 300, baby.
Blasphemy.
So it comes with up to 50 kilowatts of DC fast charging, which is pretty good. 6 kilowatt AC charging, 6.6 kilowatt vehicle to load.
Ooh.
Very, very good from a big fat LFP battery, but we'll come back to that.
Also, you said this is the best off-roader that GWM offers, but didn't you hear about something better that might be coming?
That is true. There is a new super off-road platform that they are developing. Go read our article at CarSauce.com, but essentially they are making a even more hardcore off-road platform that's not electrified in any way, because they're kind of edgy like that.
I think GWM are having a bit of a moment.
They are having a bit of a moment. Let's check out the bum. Alrighty, let's talk about the bum on this thing, because frankly, I really like it as well. I like these upright vertical LED tail lights, big fat full-size spare on the back.
Dude, there's no badging on the back.
They must have deleted it, because in China it would just be a lot of Chinese characters, and I guess it wouldn't really work here. Very upright, very boxy design. Let's talk about one of the fatal flaws.
Uh-oh, you love this.
I gotta say, the Canon Alpha FEV and also the Tank 500 FEV come with 3.5 tons of towing. This could also come with 3.5 tons of brake towing, because under the skin, they're actually the same vehicle. 400 liters of boot space, even though the battery lives under the floor. It's a pretty decent thing. We don't know GVM either.
But you can definitely see that the floor has been raised compared to the non-plug-in hybrid.
She's up. She's up. You can drop the rear seats, get like 1,400 liters of boot space or something silly like that. But yeah, look, it was never going to be the most practical of small off-road SUVs, was it?
No.
Alrighty, let's talk about the interior, because boy, has this been facelifted, but there's one really annoying thing.
Uh-oh.
Have you noticed I'm wearing my seatbelt?
Oh, it's one of those things.
So
yes.
you can't actually drive this car until you wear your seatbelt. Now, that is a minor thing, but for example, if you're just moving the car from point A to point B, it's super annoying because you can't release the parking brake now unless you have your seatbelt on. So that's new. And your shifter has been moved here as a column-mounted shifter. So keep that in mind, but I'm going to take this off for now because we're not moving.
Oh no, imagine if an alarm just started going off, like a lunk alarm.
Ooh. Planet Fitness, got nothing on you. Let's talk about this interior though, because boy, oh boy, it has changed. So this steering wheel, it looks very bubbly.
Can I be honest, man? There's a distinct lack of aviation-inspired things going on.
Where is my aviation-inspired shifter? All right, it's up here. But that's not very aviation-inspired, is it?
Definitely not. Oh no, you've turned it off.
Oh no. That's the plug-in hybrid doing its thing.
I forgot.
Good horn. You have buttons here to control your new digital display up in front of you. I say new, it is running an all new OS. Jacob, you like the name of this one?
Oh.
Coffee OS. Coffee OS 3.0.
That sounds like a Linux distro.
I asked them why, and they were like, because
Programmers like coffee.
programmers like coffee. Yeah.
That's why Java is called Java.
Yeah. So yes, you get new Coffee OS, and it just means that you get a more modern, up-to-date system. I will say it is extremely, extremely snappy, like really, really snappy indeed. And I like the new display here. It's kind of, just works, you know what I mean?
This is what happens when you give programmers coffee.
Yeah. Big ups as well to you, GWM. I like that you've put your air conditioning controls here. That's nice. You got all your row of buttons here. It doesn't feel quite as, feels maybe a bit
not
more
as tactile
plasticky as before. I don't know.
Less aviation.
Less aviation. 2 Qi fast wireless chargers here, and you have your 4-wheel drive modes here. We'll come back to 4-wheel driving, but yeah, this thing has absolutely everything you could want, including your off-road drive modes, and yeah, it's pretty spectacular. These seats are really comfy, so they're a new design as well. You can see they're in this burgundy, and they are heated and cooled, which is cool. I wonder if we have massage. Oh my God, we have massage.
Is it good?
It's pretty good. Oh, it's very electronically moving and controllable. In here, you have a very interesting setup because you have one big cup holder and then one little cup holder. You can't use both at the same time. So there's that. And if we lift this up, you have a bit of storage in there. Your key.
Oh,
which
it's
is
the same key as before.
It's a tank badge.
Can I be honest, man? I don't think there was anything wrong with the old Tank 300 interior.
No.
This just looks maybe a little more modern, a little more refined.
Yeah, a little bit more modern, a little bit more refined. Storage space is fantastic. So in here,
it's extremely soft opening.
I was going to say, it's the most dampened glove box ever. You have a bit of space in there. You have a bit of space under here too. And also USB-C port, USB-A port as well. Do we have a USB-C port here? No.
I just love how they've kept the old air vents.
Well, they have kept the old air vents. Let's do the old... I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Soft touch materials, obviously. And by the way, this interior uses a lot of Napa leather. Or at least they say it's Napa leather. I'm pretty sure it's faux Napa leather. So whatever.
I don't even know what that means.
Anyway, I really like these seats, and I think the interior space, yeah, I think to Jacob's point, it's technically an upgrade, but it didn't really need it, and it feels a bit more maybe bubbly. I don't know how else to describe it, because like the steering wheel doesn't feel so aggressive. It just feels like, oh, I'm a steering wheel.
It's a shame. I like the personality of the old one. Maybe I'll come around.
Maybe you'll come around. I like it. Let's show you out the back seats.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Ooh, Daddy Jacob.
That was a good thonk.
That was a good thonk. Scratchy materials, but this is all nice and soft, so that's good. Got a couple of air vents here and a couple of USB-A ports. Weird that it's not USB-C ports, especially in a facelift. What's about this? Oh, nice off-center armrest with a couple of cup holders. But comfortability. I'm 5'11", so I do have a lot of under-thigh support, but you can see that my legs are still at a bit of a high angle. That's because this is a body-on-frame vehicle. 2 steel beams. It just means that the floor is raised, unfortunately.
Can I be honest, man? The colours are starting to offend my eyes.
I love it.
Like the burgundy plus whatever this weird thing is on the inside of the door.
Hey, you know what I just realized? This actually has the new color, which is this like sandy taupe, except it's been wrapped in yellow.
It's honestly weird, man.
That confuses me now, because why would you wrap it in yellow? I like the yellow, but then I realized this is actually the new color. They should have just left it.
It's a cool color. It's kind of like a classic Land Cruiser color.
Exactly. Anyway, whatever. Tow room is pretty good. Headroom as well is actually very good. And you can see there's even microphones up here, so you can have a conversation on the phone call and it'll get picked up. So I'm impressed, man.
Can you recline the rear seats?
Maybe not.
Damn it.
Maybe not. Daddy Jacob, let's talk about the engine.
Let's do it.
All right, let's talk about the powertrain, because I think this is what is most exciting. So this is a 2-litre turbocharged petrol engine, but of course that is a little bit of the story, because the total system output of this vehicle is 300 kilowatt of power, 750 Newton meters of torque.
Holy crap.
It has a 37.1 kilowatt hour NMC battery and has a claimed range of about 120 kilometers on the NEDC. So you're not going to be getting that in real world.
That's EV only, right?
EV only.
Yeah.
And a a total system range of 950 kilometers, but again, that is NEDC, so.
Yeah, maybe like 800 real world.
Yeah, just keep that in mind, all right? The electric motor is sandwiched between the engine and the transmission. It puts out 120 kilowatts on its own, but that means that it has a proper mechanical four-wheel drive system. We have front, center, and rear locking differentials and a low-range transfer case. So this is one of the most potent off-roaders, but yeah, this thing is absolutely insane, especially considering it is also electrified in some way.
Unbelievable.
Now, before we drive this thing, you have to learn about CarSauce Buy. That's right, we have our car buying service, CarSauce Buy. If you want to buy any new car, you want the best price possible from literally thousands of dealers. We have a dedicated team of car buyers who go out there and negotiate on your behalf to get you the best price possible, and it is obligation free. Thousands of you have used that service, so
Arigato.
Shishare.
Oh,
Shishare.
crap.
Yeah. Wrong country. So if you want to buy one of these or any new car, just Google CarSauce Buy. Our team of car buyers will help you out. Daddy Jacob, let's drive it.
Let's do it.
Alrighty guys, driving the GWM Tank 300 plug-in hybrid. Now you might be wondering, where the hell? Oh, I have a lot to say right now. You might be wondering, where the hell is Daddy Jacob? Daddy Jacob has gone off for a flight, but don't worry, he'll be back for the final thoughts. Let's drive this thing because yeah, I have a lot of thoughts. If we put our foot down, oh man, this thing is quick. It is really quick, but boy, does it like pitch and roll all over the place. So today we've also been driving the Haval H6 GWM Tank Alpha and their new suspension. And I've got to say, I think this thing needs a bit of a suspension change because oh, look. It's not the greatest, but at the same time, it is body on frame. It is a proper four-wheel drive, and it's really fast. But you could just see it kind of pitching all over the place. So yeah, I will say it rides a lot better than the Tank 500 with the same setup. This thing has a much nicer tune to the suspension. It just feels, yes, it's soft, but comfortable. Whereas the Tank 500 feels very jittery. So yeah, I don't know what magic they've done with this, but boy, does it feel a lot better than even that. Like I said, there's a lot going on here, but the handover between the engine and this transmission and of course the electric motor sandwiched between them is actually really solid, and it's well tuned and calibrated as well. Yes, it does have the GWM issues of you put your foot down, nothing really happens, and then it goes. But I think just a bit of calibration and that could be really smoothened out. But driving it here, the seat of my pants, I think it's really, really good. Despite some of the, you know, pitch acceleration. It just feels so unnatural in this because it's so fast. All right, let's go over the infamous Lang sine waves. That will really test out the body control, get it up to about 120. So yeah, that's really good. It's good because it rebounds very well. So even though this thing is obviously floaty, it actually settles itself quite well. So of all the cars I've driven today, I'm actually probably most impressed with how the Tank 300 plug-in hybrid drives. Like straight from factory, without any Aussie tuning to it, it drives really well. I'm impressed. All right, let's get into our final thoughts. Alrighty guys, final thoughts on the new Tank 300, the facelift and the plug-in hybrid.
Dude, this thing is insane.
It is absolutely insane. Not only does it look great, I think, as always, the interior improvements are definitely noticeable. It feels just a bit more modern. The powertrain though, it's super duper impressive. Like we've driven this thing now for both the Canon Alpha and the Tank 500. I'll link both of those reviews down below, but it is a really, really good powertrain. And inevitably when this thing does come to Australia, I think it's gonna absolutely blow everything else out of the water because it really isn't anything like it. But let us know what you guys think down in the comment section, just below that like button. Would you go out and buy the new Tank 300 plug-in hybrid or the facelift? And of course, if you are new around here, we would love to have you around. Just subscribe, god damn it.
Yeah, bloody hell, what are you doing?
And of course, if you want to buy a Tank 300, you want the absolute best price possible or any new car, scan the QR code on your screen now. Our dedicated team of car buyers will negotiate on your behalf. And it's a big win, trust me. Ciao for now.
Bye-bye.